Okay, we back, and this is day after Memorial Day. And let's see, the market is, NVIDIA is trying to make a run, but there's a lot of others that's trying to make a run. I want to share my screen because we're gonna do it quickly today. I'm gonna share my screen because I want to look at my tool because a person gave me this one today. It's called Core Wave. And they said earnings are forecast to grow about 67%. Revenue grew by 306 over the past year, 367%. So I bought like 20 of them, 10 of them, it's way over that. It started the day off with like 102 and it's about 120, 115, 118. But whatever it is, it's starting to, it's got one. So I'm gonna look at this one real quick. It's going up in the right projectile. Last 7 days has been 13%. Um, it's got a lot of no's. It's too high. It says over about should be about they saying it should be fair value about 99 9 cents of a penny according to here. Now, if I had 9 cents of a penny and it went to and I had a million of them and it went to $102, that's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So what happened? Core wave is about there. Okay. And my tool is really looking at some negative. Let's see what it's talking about. It's nothing but negatives on this thing. Let's see what it's, fair value is about $70, but that's overvalued, 70. And but I picked it up just to, NVIDIA put $2 billion in it. So something is going on. Future growth, it's got a future in this thing. That's why I look at it. Future growth. So that's why, I wish I would picked it up at 99. Yeah, come on, folks. Past performance is negative. Everything is negative about this stock right now. But if it's up to about 120, that's the reaction of the market right now. Look at that. Short-term liability, long-term liability. It's got a lot of debt. It's financial. Look at it. You got net debt as equity. It's about 200 and some. Look, it said insufficient determined. This thing is loaded with debt. Let's see if something. Why did NVIDIA get this guy $2 million? This company $2 million. Something is going on. Something is going on. Look at it. Notable. They don't even get a notable dividend. And this thing is about. Yeah, I'll probably take it out tomorrow. But the CEO has got. He's making about $2 million. Okay, it's okay. They say it's compensation versus market, compensation versus earnings. It's not experience management. It don't have it. Something is going on, folks, and people have been selling this thing. Experienced board though, but a lot of folks come in and buying. March, a lot of people sold in March. Look, everybody's been selling this thing. So look at it. Institution, individual insiders, hedge funds. Somebody's been general public going 17%. Private, they doing something. And let's see if the big boys are on this one. This one is uh Black Blackstone, not BlackRock. JP Morgan, all the rest of these guys are in. But the top, Morgan Stanley is in this thing. Teachers Retirement Union is in it. Yeah, they got some big boys on it. So what's going on? Let's read this thing just before we get out of it. Let's see what it's talking about. Let's see if it's worth anything. It must be worth something. Like I said, it's about 120 today. And I heard the video gave, like I say, $2 billion to this thing. So if we read about it, what it is a cloud platform providing scaling support. And here to go that general AI thing, GP. Everybody's getting into the AI business, AI model training, AI conferences, interface. Look, it's been out there since 2019, so it's been out there a long time. Atlantic Crypto is in the crypto. So I want you to read this and I want you to look at it because I say, okay, I'll bite. I had a few dollars to put on something, and I don't want to put it on Tesla, but Tesla is flying the market. Let's try to reshare this thing. Let's look at. I got about 9 minutes, but so let's look at the market. Let's see what the market is doing. But that's an interesting one. I'm gonna come back to that one a little later in the week. This is the one. This is the one. It's up 124. Interesting. It was 102 today, but it's up 124. I got 20 of them. This is the one I just showed you about. You got 33 million people on it too. Then you got us, you know, we talking about Chipotle. Chipotle always they making a little bit of money. They not making it. But this one right here, I'm keeping my seed in the ground on this one. Um, and this one right here, Givo is not making a lot. But Govox is starts 107 now. I got to remember I got it at 93. It's 108. So I'm keeping my seed in the ground on this one too. It's don't have a high volume. One day when they do that cancer thing, they're gonna have a high volume. And then we go back to NVDA. NVDA is the so far the winner because it's up high. Then you have this one called PSQ. I got out of um, my friend Politar. Politar is so volatile right now. It's you don't know what it's doing. You try to put your see it's down to 123 and it's trying to come back. So, can I go buy I buy about um I buy about 10 of them, or go 50 and see what it's gonna do, to the rest of the day. No, I ain't gonna buy those 50 of them. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna buy about 10 and then look at it tomorrow. Okay. I'll buy 10, see what it's gonna do. And then you got Politar. You don't want to stay out of Politar too long, and you don't want to stay out of hymns. I looked at that one. Hymns was not doing too well, went down to 53, but it still got a lot of room in it. This one is supposed to be about $100 a share. But here again, you want to buy a little bit of them. You want to let's buy 50 of them. If we don't do anything else, let's buy 50. It's been good to me over the few years. Let's buy 50 because you want to be there when it starts to really do some damage. So I buy 50 of them. Okay. And then we'll leave that. We'll let the rest do what they do. And this PSQ, I'll probably get out of it tomorrow. I don't know why. I looked at it. It sounds interesting. It's one of those short something, whatever. This one I got out of the QUTV, the one about $17. I might get back into that one because I don't want to be the ones that when this thing hit, it's gonna hit. This is the this one right here, $17. It's about six, I hit it at 15 and I made a little money on it. So I'm gonna let that fight because it's down 6%. I'm gonna let that fight itself out. And this one, I'm gonna let it, it's got made me a little money. And I look at that one again after hours and see what it's doing. Oh baby, I better pick that baby back up now. I'm gonna take a chance because this is normally about $20 a share, and I don't want to be in the down end on that. So I like to get that. Go ahead and buy 100 of those. It's only 17, okay, and that'll still leave me a little money in the pot to pick up something else, But the rest of them, I like this. I like all of these ones. I like all of the quantum computings. I like the SMC, even though it's not making me nothing. T shares, Tesla is trying to make a little money, not making a run. And then UEC, that's the one, that's that uranium stock. And let's look at I got about 4 minutes, and let's look at this one. You got the Chipotle again, I'm still playing with this one back and forth. GovOx is doing good, and this one is, the tariffs. This is the tariff breaker. I'm probably gonna get out of that one. HCI, this one right here. This is the Israel stock. I still like that one. You remember I got that at 50 cents, and now it's almost $1. So I think it's gonna do something. I made $400. I can get up and make $400. And NVIDIA is NVIDIA. And then you got this Oceanic. I'm still waiting for that to break free. I got 1,000 of those. I also got 1,000 of this TTO and VXRS. I can't get rid of these guys. So I'm going to leave these alone. And let's look at all of them because I got about 2 minutes left. Let's look at all of them together. Yeah, once the Monday, this was a good run for Monday. You made about $1,600, but I'm still waiting on this. The one I got at 9 cents of a penny. The DM, even though it's in if it goes, it's got to hit. I still it's an OTC stock, but I like it. It's got a high volume on it. And a lot of people are not on it right now because it's OTC, but that's good, because you get about 2 billion on it. But if you look at this one, you look at them now. Uh, NVIDIA, like I said, it's maybe about $12,000. I could snatch that 300 right now and made $12,000, but I won't do it. The earnings is coming up. I think it's tomorrow. Today is the 26th, 27th. Yeah, I think the earnings is tomorrow. And let's see what it does. Let's see if it try to hit 40 and then, because it's going to, let's see if it gives us what kind of earnings it's going to get. It's always going to be a chance. I might take the 150 of them out and just keep 150 because of earnings. And then that give me $6,000 to sit on the side. But right now, like I say, it's making me a little money. Then you have 44%. 89% is the INVZ one, and the rest of them, they doing what they do. I got to wait on these others to try to do something. But it still went down. I hit it at 30, over 30. Now it's down to about 28, but it was way down to about 18 before the DMN one really, really, really messed me around. GovOx is still gonna do what it do, and what can you say? You gotta stick with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is right now it's the best thing going. NVIDIA, and I hate to say it, Tesla, but Tesla is so schizophrenic. You can't put a lot in a stock in them. You got to sell them. This uranium stock, is that going to hold? We'll see. They're slow movers, but it's got a lot of potential. I'm waiting for some of these other ones to do what it's supposed to do. Hymns, it made me a little bit of money, but it's still a good stock. Polytar made me a little, but lately it's been killing the profits. It's probably killed all my profits on Polytar, and then the quantum computing, and the SMCI. That's supposed to be $100 a stock. So it's 4 o'clock. Made $1,700. We back up to 75, but we got to get to over 100. That's what we're trying to get, over 100. That's the key this year, over $100 a share, over $100 jackpot. So we'll see what's going on. Let me stop sharing. God bless you. God keep you. God cause face shining. You got my little one when she's younger back there, and give you peace. We'll talk to you in a few. God bless you. God keep you. In Jesus' name, amen.